Greetings, one and all. Welcome to the Thomas Christ channel. Today, I am going to reveal for you my top 5 best things that happened in 2024. Not an easy list to put together because the pickings were kind of slim, but I did manage to find 5 things that I thought really were great things that happened in the year 2024. So let's go. Let's get on with it. Here is my top 5 best things that happened in 2024. Coming in at number 5 on the list, there were a number of bands who reunited this year, and it was actually a pretty sizable list if you take a look at all the bands that did get back together in 2024. You had bands like Slayer, you had Linkin Park, you had Dream Theater, you had Creed, you had No Doubt, but probably the most surprising one, and this one, I mean, full of twists and turns even within the year, was Oasis. Oasis. People had been waiting for so long for this band to get back together. Now, I admit I maybe not the biggest Oasis fan on the earth, but I do like Champagne Supernova. Wonderwall is a great song, but this is what's really amazing about it. So the announcement that Oasis was getting back together was made on September 7th of this year, but as recently as August of this year, there was reporting out that Noel Gallagher was refusing to talk to Dave Grohl, and he said about Dave Grohl, I would just like him to wind his fucking neck in about Oasis. I wouldn't talk to him. I haven't got time for that fucking mob anymore. So yeah, things changed pretty quickly. That seems like it was in about, just a week or two where things changed. So that was a positive. Hey, we got a bunch of bands that are back together. They're back hitting the road. They're releasing albums, and it's always a great thing to see when these bands that have been feuding with each other and stuff put their differences aside, and they're able to get out and go tour and allow people to enjoy the music that they've created, that they've loved for so many years, and maybe hadn't gotten the chance to see them perform live. So it's a very cool thing. So that's why bands reuniting is number 5 on my list of the best things of 2024. Coming in at number 4 on my list of top 5 best things of 2024 is the Great American Eclipse that happened on April 8th of this year. And I was lucky enough to get to go see it in person. Some of you may have seen my live stream that I did from the totality of the eclipse. And that was really exciting. Like, I never thought that I would ever get the chance to see an actual total solar eclipse and be in totality and experience that. And it's such a surreal event, and it's such a surreal thing to be a part of. And I know that many other people also got the chance to do that on this day across the United States, and it was a special thing. I'd been looking forward to it for a long time, and I'll tell you, it was one of those amazing things because the weather was not looking too great the day of, but it just worked out that the clouds thinned enough that we were able to see it, and so I feel very fortunate to have gotten to see the Great American Eclipse, and I think that was one of the top 5 best things that happened in 2024, and that's why it's number 4 on the list. Thank you for watching. Just a reminder to hit that like and subscribe button if you're digging the content. Now, back to the video. Coming in at number 3 on the list of my top 5 best of 2024 is healthcare finally getting some much needed attention here in the States in our US media. And there were, some events that took place that I won't get into too much detail about that spurred that on. But the net result was people coming together and saying, hey, the state of healthcare in the United States is really not very good. And that's an awesome thing to see. There's power in that. And that's how things get changed. Maybe that's just the start. Maybe that's just the seed. Or maybe it just gets ignored again for another 10 years. I don't know what will happen, but I tell you what, it does fill me with hope to see people just coming together and voices being heard that say the state of healthcare in this country is not acceptable. And while that in and of itself is a bad thing, it is a great thing that that word is getting out there where people are going to see it and where it's being heard by the masses, because there's a lot of power in just acknowledgement that things suck. Like, individuals can have things that suck. Like, I just had a situation recently. I have pretty good insurance, and I got blood work done, and there was one test that they said, "Yo, we're not going to cover that. And by the way, if you get that done, it's going to be almost $300." And I was like, "Well, I guess we're not doing that." So, and it's even worse for other people. So, it's great to have a spotlight on that. It's great that it's being talked about in more mainstream circles. It's always been talked about on, the independent media has always had a focus on that, but now mainstream media is also being forced to talk about it, which is an awesome thing. So that definitely makes my list of top 5 best things in 2024. Number 2 on my list of the top 5 best of 2024 is the rise in unions, and I'm speaking specifically about Starbucks. I'm speaking about UAW, the United Auto Workers. And I'm speaking about the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild, which all had major wins this year that were fantastic to see. We even saw a sitting president, Joe Biden, who got onto the picket line with the striking auto workers, which was incredible to see. It never happened before in history. So this was a big thing throughout the year of 2024. And for those of you that aren't from the United States, you might wonder why it's such a big deal. But because here in the United States, we really have almost no labor protections. In many other countries, there's much more thorough protections for workers. We really don't have that here in the United States, and the only way that we can guarantee anything for ourselves, that people that work hard, is to have unions and to use that collective power to influence our employers to actually treat us fairly. So it's an amazing thing to see. It's been very inspiring, and it seems like it's becoming infectious. It's happening in more and more places, and we love to see that. And hopefully that continues even stronger into 2025 and beyond, because let me tell you, it's tough being a worker in the United States, and any more of that kind of activity, and a high tide rises all boats, as they say. So, that it goes a long way to help even people who aren't in a union yet, but they certainly will benefit from that as well. So that's been really awesome to see in 2024, and that's why it's number 2 on my list of the best of 2024. And coming in at number 1 on my list of top 5 best of 2024, it's going to be all of you. It may be a bit self-serving, probably is, but without each and every one of you, I wouldn't be able to do what I do here on the channel. And that goes for everybody that has come to the live shows, that's come to URock, that come to Thomas Christ Live, that send their music into URock, that support the channel on Patreon and PayPal, the SGR members, the folks that are in the Chaos Club, everybody that's given a super chat or a super thanks. Thank you. And you guys are really the number one best thing about this year, the number one best thing about the years past, and probably, I'm not a betting man, but I'm willing to bet you're going to be number 1 on the list next year. Hopefully, I'll be sitting right here, and I'll be saying the exact same thing, because some things don't change, and I hope that doesn't change, and I don't expect it to, because you guys are all amazing. I see the way that you help out each other in the community, and that's such a beautiful thing as well. And we got to foster that. We got to make that continue to grow and continue to thrive in 2025. And I think we're gonna go hard here on the channel. We're gonna keep doing the U Rock. We're gonna keep doing Thomas Christ Live. Keep bringing you some extra content like this, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope it improves your life in some kind of way. And I just can't thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to do this throughout the years. So thank you. I hope you have a very healthy, a very happy, a very safe, a very prosperous new year in 2025. And I just thank each and every one of you once again. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. I hope you will. I hope you will hit that subscribe button. I hope you will like this video. Hit the like button. And there's going to be some other content that's going to pop up on the screen, some playlists, some videos that YouTube or I think you might be interested in. So I hope you'll take advantage of that and check those out. So much love, take care, and keep rocking in 2025. Bye, everyone.